Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's time for another one of those weekly reminder videos where we're going to remind you of just a bunch of stuff that's going to be expiring here. So one of the first things I'm going to cover this week, there's actually going to be some limited time tasks that are going to be coming to an end, and you want to make sure that you do these. This is a part of the level up class campaign. Now this is actually, there's a lot of really good rewards in here. You can see I completed them all myself. I'm just going to go through my completed tab here and kind of show you. But that was for the Braver class, the Bouncer class, the Waker class, and also the Slayer class. There was some level up rewards here for all of these. It's actually really good rewards. I would suggest trying to make sure that you knock out all of these, because the final reward that we actually got for it, if you did all 4 of the classes, there's a beta reactor ×4, which is 400,000 Meseta, and as well there was also some star gems. So it's actually like 120 star gems that you get from doing this too. And most importantly, an N-Master Cube, which has a value of like 5 million Meseta, that allows you to force level 20 skill enhancement add-ons via having 5 of those. So it's always good to try to collect those. So definitely make sure you hit this if you haven't completed this yet, because this will be going away with. Now as well, something else I did want to mention will be coming to an end will be the current limited time quest. I wasn't like super big fan of this, but it's okay. It's a fun little quest to run, and this is the Drill Cave Cleanup Op. And this is currently going on. This is a 12-player quest. If you haven't been running it, it has some pretty decent little drops in it. I was a little sad that you couldn't get the Flugel Guard weapons in here though. That was my main issue with the quest. And there is actually currently a boost going on and everything too. So if you haven't been running this yet, there is actually like a daily quest where you get like a scratch reward ticket for running this too. So it's pretty worthwhile. Definitely go knock out a couple of them before it's too late. So currently we do have a special deal going on in the Star Gem shop, and that's for the Gear Up Your Class support set plus bonus. This has a pretty costly price. It's 700 star gems. But one of the things I did want to mention that's pretty worthwhile that's inside of here, it's the main feature of the pack, honestly, is just that it comes with the Halfinale S cap, which allows you to pass Halfinale at 100%. So that's a pretty good thing. When it comes to like the Arms Refiner 2 and the Photon chunks that are in here, I'd say that's a pretty meh reward, because they're actually buffing the rate that you get for Arms Refiner 2 pretty soon anyways. So this is really not like a super big thing. I mean, you can look there in the middle of the screen. You can see I have 177 Arms Refiner 2, and I don't even try to go farm these things. You start to stock up on them a lot as you play a bunch. And like, I make gear all the time and everything too. Like we get Arms Refiner 2 quite a bit. If you're just playing the game, they drop pretty often. The Halfinale S in this pack in particular is pretty worthwhile, so definitely something to keep in mind in case you're wanting this. You can actually purchase up to 3 of these too. This will be going away with maintenance. Again, it does have a really hefty cost, but the Halfinale S is a pretty nice capsule. So we do have an Elemental Defender AC scratch that'll be coming to an end with the upcoming maintenance. And this actually had some pretty nice stuff inside of the scratch count bonus. It had some of these like little motion glides for like the ferry and stuff. And then whenever it comes to the prize listing pool here too, there was a lot of really good outfits inside of here. There was a lot of like, this whole scratch was actually really nice. There was some pretty good like motions inside of here. All sorts of different things in here. It was really good. Now, whenever it comes to the outfits that was inside of here, I was a huge fan of some of these bikinis and different things that was in here. Now, when it comes to these outfits, I wanted to do a shout out to my friend Corone. She actually has a video on this Elemental Defender AC scratch, and she shows off what all the different parts of the outfits change color. So it can help you decide on which one of these outfits is the right one for you to pick up, knowing which pieces of the outfit will change color and whatnot. Because they all kind of change different pieces and stuff, so definitely check out Corone. I'll have a link to the video description below for Corone's Elemental Defender AC outfit showcase. So this week we do have another Arks record ranking that's going to be coming to an end. So if you open up your menu and then you go to Personal, then down to Arks record, and then Random Challenge records, you can find right here the Dyna Assault. Now you want to do at least 1 run of this, that way so you get yourself the participation reward of the Arks record badge 20. And if you do really good on it, you might get silver or gold. Now, as always with these Arks record rankings, if you have characters on multiple ships, it is an individual ranking per ship, so you can get extra badges per ship if you just do 1 run on each, which in turn lets you get those Star Gem weekly trade and everything a lot easier. Now, the way that you would find this, if you open up your world map, you can find it right here in Central Rhythm. It's got this cocoon right here with the king crown on it. You can see it's called the Dyna Assault. And you would start at this cocoon right here behind us. Alright, so this part of the video, we're going to go ahead and go over static weekly trades. Now, I know a lot of you probably know where all these trades are and stuff, but I'm sure you probably forget them all the time too, because I know prior to making these videos, I forgot these weekly trades myself all the time. So here's going to be a little reminder for you all. I'm going to walk you through and along the way and explain some of them too. So up first, we're going to go to the first shop on the left in Central City, and that's going to be the Item Trader Travis. And an item trader Travis, you want to make sure you go to item exchange at the bottom here, trade in for your 3 N-Augmentation success rate 10%. You can trade in for 3 of these a week and it takes 30 gold Prim swords. You can see I have my gold Prim swords on another character, so I'm going to have to go snag those up later. And then next we're going to mention the Arks Circuit Badge Exchange. You want to make sure that you trade in for your weekly star gems here, and as well you might be interested in the Arms Refiner too, or the Aegis Integra here as well. Some of these have some pretty nice little value to them. And then as well I'll mention Item Exchange Stia. Now Item Exchange Stia doesn't have anything too crazy in here anymore, but you can get a hold of some Arms Refiner here in case you're low on those. And then next I'll mention Aegis Integra Exchange, and towards the bottom of Aegis Integra Exchange you can make sure that you trade in for your Aegis Integra weapons from the Neos weapons, and then you can also trade in for all these different capsules here which can be used to make Alpha Nally. And then as well the Giga Strugment Exchange, so all these different capsules in here have a weekly trade limit. And then next we'll mention the Growthment Exchange. Now the Growthment Exchange has a weekly trade in here for Arms Refiner 2 as well. Now you can also trade in for the burst mill weapons here with the fixes and stuff, and these all have like a limit to them as well. And the same thing with the Octo Armor. But honestly, you all, I would strongly suggest just saving your Growthments for right now, because Lethal Exploration Shop is going to be getting updated soon, and they're actually going to be adding new stuff into this trade here, so probably want to just hang on to your Growthments for right now. Alright, and then from there we're going to go ahead and leave there, and we're going to run down the city to the last shop on the right in Central City. And that's going to be right here at the item enhancement shop. And down here at the bottom, enhancement exchange materials, you can change for other enhancement materials. And you can get a hold of your weekly gold Prim sword 2 and armor 2 in case you need those. Most of y'all probably have tons of these now. But just in case if you're struggling to grind some equipment, these are the best things that you can use. They have the most EXP. And as well, you can also get some of your Photon Chunk 2s here and your Arms Refiner 2 here as well. Okay, and then from there, we're going to leave that shop and we're going to run up the stairs here underneath the Central City's tower, and that's going to be the Alliance Activity Support NPC Tim here. And now Tim, if you've been a part of an alliance and you've been doing your alliance tasks, he has an exchange for alliance badges, which you get your alliance badges from your alliance tasks. Now, you can trade in for weekly Genesis points here, weekly star gems, and you can also trade in for these various like triggers here. Okay, so now this last part of the video here, we're going to go ahead and go back to base PSO2, and that's going to be for the Buster Metal Exchange, which is up to 100 star gems, and as well also the Casino Star Gem trade, which is pretty good too. Now, the way that you would get to base PSO2, you have to have it downloaded first. It is a separate DLC currently, but it is completely free, and it's very worthwhile to have it. I would suggest everybody just to have it because you can get a lot of stuff from base PSO2, most importantly the star gems. So the way that you would access this, if you go to any Ryuker in the game, you can go to block transfer, and then up at the very top is transfer to a PSO2 block. Now, alternatively, if you're on the ship selection screen, once you select your ship, it's going to authenticate your ID and take you through the little load tunnel. And once you get to your character selection screen here, you're going to select your character. And then when you go to select your character, it gives you an option for base PSO2 or PSO2 NGS. So this is another way that you can enter into base PSO2. So upon entering into base PSO2, it's going to put you here in the Arks ship lobby. Now if you turn around, you can go right here to this elevator, and it'll take you right to the shopping plaza. And then from there, if you jump down right here, and you turn yourself around again, you'll be facing the entrance to the casino. Now up here on the stairs to the left of the casino, there's actually a Buster Metal Exchange attendant up here. And you can trade in for weekly star gems right here. It's quite a bit of Buster Metals. You get Buster Metals from running Cradle of Darkness, got updated recently to have Buster Metals, or of course you can also get them from Buster Quest, but nobody probably runs that anymore. Cradle of Darkness, however, is pretty popular. People will tend to start those up and you can just join them in the counter. But we're going to go ahead and just run back down here, and we're going to go inside the casino and show you where the trade is for that. So upon entering into the casino, if you run over to the left here, there's a prize attendant Chip. Now Chip has a limited prize exchange here where you can get a hold of weekly star gems right here. Now you're going to need casino coins to actually trade in for these, and the way that you would get casino coins, if it's your very first time inside of here, there's an NPC right here that has some little various tasks around the casino, and he'll give you some casino coin passes. Now once you actually have casino coin passes, you take them to this Voldragon machine right here, and this Voldragon machine, it has an option for either 1 pass or 5 passes at a time, and he'll spit out some coins at you. Now there is one other way to get a hold of casino coin passes, and it's usually what I do, and it's really easy. You can actually do this a lot, really fast every day too. And that's via doing daily orders. So we're going to go back to the main Arks ship lobby and show you that real quick. So here we are back in the main Arks ship lobby at base PSO2. If you run over to the left, you can go to the daily order attendant right here. Now the daily order attendant, if you go down towards the very bottom, has some various like gathering item orders here. And as well, like throughout the listing, there's also like some collect orders and like some like kill orders and stuff like that. But the ones that I like to usually focus is these gathering orders down here, because I like to stock these items up. Now you can see as I grab these, some of these will complete for me. Now if I go up here to the very top, you can see this one, for example. I just grabbed this Tokyo Sun soybeans, and I have 329 of this item here. I'm going to adjust this value here to turn in just one of these, because I want to keep the rest of them so I can turn it in on other characters or another day, another week, whenever this order pops up again. So I'm going to turn this in, and whenever I back out of here, you're going to see it's going to pop up that I've completed a daily order, giving me 5 casino coin passes, which is going to be a minimum of at least 500 casino coins. Now you can actually do this per character that you have every day too. Now since I have this item stocked up, I can just swap to another character real quick, turn in this daily order, and get myself 500 more casino coins in a matter of seconds. So you can actually get a lot of casino coins for a lot of casino star gems weekly with really low effort. Okay, so that's going to wrap it up for the video. I hope you all have some really good luck out there this week with the current boost going on and everything. It's definitely a good time to farm up some stuff. Let me know down in the comments below if you're finding anything. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and have a wonderful day, friends. I'll see you all in the next one.